This week Parashat Vayigash. This week Parashat talks about Yosef and the brothers, Bnei Yaakov, children of Yaakov. It talks about the history of life of Kahal Israel. You know, as a rabbi, what's the most pressing question? What's the most crucial question? It's Hashgacha of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, supervision of Hashem. How is HaKadosh Baruch Hu supervising us? Everybody has different readers in his life. They are puzzled. Why did Hashem do that? Why did Hashem do this? And there is a very big question and serious and pressing questions for people. Now, we come to a parasha. Parasha talks about children. It's not just a history that happened 3,000 years ago. Torah is telling us the reality of life. The children of Yaakov here are puzzled. They don't know what's happening with them. They just came to buy bread like every other person. Thousands of people come. Nothing happens to them. And they are accused as spies. And then this empire wants Binyamin. And it's very hard to get Binyamin. But finally they get Binyamin. And he wants to keep Binyamin. They understand keeping Binyamin, nafsho keshura benafsho. That's a destruction of Yaakov. They can't understand what's Hashem doing to us, what is going on. Life full of puzzles, full of questions. And it's a very serious question. Nafsho keshura benafsho. Our father cannot survive with that. And Yehuda is coming and questioning what's happening. Very interesting. Torah tells us all of these puzzles, all of these riddles, the solutions are two words. We thought we have to climb mountains. We have to do a lot of things to get rid of all of these puzzles. Only two words. What are these two magical words? Ani Yosef. Once Yosef introduced himself and they understood this person is Yosef, that was the answer to all of the questions of life. Everything was resolved. Now the Midrash tells us that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, La'atilavu, says two words also. Ani Hashem, I'm the God that's supervising all over A to Z. All of our questions will be answered. I just want to share with you a story from Ramban, such a great Mekubal. Once his Talmidim was passing and he told him, I know that you can go to Olam HaEmet. Please, when you go to Olam HaEmet, when you get to here, you should say this Shema Mefurash, this name and that name, and they are going to open all of the gates for you. When you come to the highest authority, to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, I want to ask him a few questions. Please come to my dream and give back the answers. This Talmud says, okay, I promise you, Rabbi, whatever that I could do for you, I will do. And this Talmud dies. And then Ramban is waiting and waiting and waiting. Nothing happens. He fasts and, he tries to find out what's going on. This Talmud all of a sudden comes to his dream and tells him, first of all, Rabbi, I did know that you are so great, but I didn't know how great you are. I see. Whatever that you said, it was true. That happened there. And I came in front of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. When I came, your questions were not there. I couldn't even open my mouth to ask the questions because they weren't there. Imagine somebody bases all of his life on the questions that he has. HaKadosh Baruch Hu has answer for all of these questions. But when he hears, it's too late. Person bases his life on nonsense, on baseless, because of the nonsense questions of Hashgacha. Why did Hashem do this and that? Hashem has answer for all of it. That's the real faith. And that's the way that our perspective should be in life.